Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami 2. In the previous episode, we returned to Sotenbori and discovered that, well, there were survivors of the slaughter that we saw way back at the beginning of the game, so no spoilers on that one. And then Sayama's boss took her off the case. Now we could go looking for her, but there are a bunch of new sub-stories. So, yeah. Why don't we do that? Not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Kali time! Anyways, let's get started on those sub-stories. Now, I have read online that apparently the grandma's sub-story that we were trying to get a while back is supposed to trigger in Chapter 10 instead. But I don't know.
No.
Hey, you got a sec? You're in the biz, right? Sure you are. I can tell. I got something I want to ask you. You talking to me? Sure I am. Anyways, I'm looking for something. You know Tatsu, yeah? Can you tell me how to find him?
Oh?
Tatsu? Who's that? Look, you don't gotta play dumb with me. I'm looking for something extra deadly. I'll pay you a big yen for whatever you know. I really don't have any idea what you're talking about. Is this Tatsu a weapons dealer or something? Ugh, never mind. If you ain't gonna tell me, I'll find somebody who will. Now I'm curious about this Tatsu guy myself. That guy went down the footpath. Maybe I can get more details from him. I don't know if you should really be going after that guy for it. But whatever.
Oi, oi.
Tell me what you know about Tatsu, you dumpster diving piece of shit. Don't got the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Boy.
Who's this Tatsu you keep asking for? Well, if it ain't the chump from earlier. I told you, forget it. You're the one who approached me, remember? Look, I don't got time for you to be giving me the third degree. I'm pissed off enough trying to search for leads here. You keep it up, I'm gonna have to tear you a new one. Try me. So you want to throw down, huh? Nice knowing you, pal. This is the end of the line. Let's just throw this idiot in the river. Now, tell me what I want to know. Shit, man, you're built like a ton of bricks. Ugh, fine, but don't tell nobody you heard it from me, alright? Rumor goes this Tatsu fellow set... Oh yeah, practically anything. But you gotta have it in from one of his regulars. People say he's got the real good shit. Illegal. Dangerous. You know the deal. Beyond all that, they say he's operating out of Sotenbori. No clue where, but he's close. I can almost smell the guy. That's all I got for you. I'm out of here. You got a good head on your shoulders, buddy. Maybe I can do something for you. That thug was a real thorn in my ass, sniffing around about Tatsu and all. Just about took a swing at me, he did. Don't know if this'll help you, but I'll introduce you to someone special. Someone who knows more about Tatsu. Man goes by Kinoshita, up north of Bishamon Bridge. I'll tell you what you want to know. So you knew all along. Thanks, old man. Okay. And we can pick up this sub-story while we're at it. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know who I am, would you? Sorry, no idea. Right, of course you don't. Should have known. What am I gonna do? What's wrong? I was walking down the stairs when I took a real bad tumble. I think I ended up losing all my memories in the process. I've been flagging down everyone who walks by since. There gotta be someone in this town who knows me, you know? Maybe, but I'm not that someone. Damn it, how am I ever gonna get my memory back? Feels like there was something real important I had to do today, too. You think there's any way I can get better? Go to the hospital? You should really go to the hospital. Maybe they can help you figure things out. You ain't wrong about that, but I don't got any kind of ID on me or even an insurance card. Be a lost cause going now. Besides, I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing. If only I had a way to remember everything quickly. In that case, guess I punched you a few times? Maybe the impact would rally your brain wiring and get you back on track. Man, that's brilliant! No, it's not. Go for it. Hit me. Right on the old noggin. That was a joke. Have you checked your pockets for anything that might help you remember? Nope. Let me take a look. Got some kind of note. What does it say? 10 mil, end of day today. I think I won the lottery or something? Maybe it's a reminder for me to collect my earnings. That's certainly an optimistic way of looking at a note like that, but it does sound important. I gotta remember ASAP then. Come on, man, give me a good whack or two. Won't see you or nothing, promise. You sure? Alright, guess some problems just need to be solved with your fists. But don't blame me if this ends up hurting you more than it helps, okay? Thanks a ton, buddy. Here, let me thank you in advance. Make sure you don't just kick my ass, okay? You gotta do something that'll send a real shock up to my brain, okay? Shock, huh? Alright. In that case, make sure you foot back too, or it'll look really bad to anyone watching this. Now then, what we gotta do is that somewhere around here is... a taser. Yeah, when he said a shock to his brain, he meant that in the most literal way possible. Well, did that work? I remember everything. It's all coming back. Then it was a reminder to off somebody by the end of the day today if I want to collect my 10 mil. Wait, what? And that somebody is right in front of me. You're a dead man, Kazuma Kiryu. Ah, crap. Wait. What am I doing here? Why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know who I am, would you?
Yeah.
Nope. No clue. No. Alright. Sorry for asking out of the blue like that. What was I doing? Alrighty then. Anyways, we head up this way. Kiryu-san, yeah? Name's Kinoshita. Nice meeting with ya. Let me cut to the chase. You want to see Tatsu? That's right. I'm gonna have to give you a little test first. Follow me. Look, Kiryu-san, I ain't down you, but I want to make sure I don't go wasting Tatsu's time with some punk who don't know his shit. Let me guess, I need to prove myself. Yep, gotta see if you're the real deal. Let's see what you got. And we're just gonna toss him in the drink like the last guy. Heh, just as strong as I was expecting. Looks like I lose. Tatsu must not be a regular merchant if it's this difficult to reach him. You ain't wrong about that. Sorry again for having to test ya. Anyways, you know the homeless guy who sent you to me? His name's Murata. Go tell him you beat me, and he'll call Tatsu over. Murata? Got it. Well, my job's done. Later. Alrighty then, back to the old man. The guy really did know something.
Oi.
Murata, right? I beat Kinoshita. Of course you did. A guy like you could beat an army of Kinoshitas. Forgive me for testing it like that, though. Can't let just anyone meet the big boss. Anyway, let me call him up. Yeah, that boat that's been going around? That's Tatsu's. How's it hanging, Murata? Same old, same old. Got a new customer for you, though. I can see that. You got a name, buddy? It's Kiryu.
Yoroshiku.
Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. You can call me Tatsu. I see you already know my business partner, Murata. Yeah, nice to meet you. I didn't realize you were operating out of a boat. Helps me keep my distance from folks I ain't interested in dealing with. If I don't like them, I just drive off into the sunset. Don't worry, I ain't gonna run off now. You earned the chance to take a look at what I got. Thanks. I'll try to make the most of the opportunity. Let me tell you, Kiryu-san, my family's been doing this shit for generations now. Number 15 in a long line of Tatsus. Ancestors were selling Portuguese rifles to Nobunaga centuries ago, if that tells you anything. Anyhow, that's enough of the prologue. Let's roll into the main event. And he does sell some stuff. He's got some military-grade stuff that you could build into a set. I believe we need something else he doesn't sell. I'll buy it up just so I'm not, wasting his time. Just talk to Murata if you ever want to shop with me again, you hear? Alrighty then. I'd really like to trigger that request from Granny. Don't know why it's still not popping up. I'm gonna head on over to where she is and see if anything happens. Be right back. Okay, so she's still not showing up. I don't know why. But let's take care of this sub-story. But please, don't interrupt the show. Call that a show? Sounded more like a dying pig calling out for its mama.
Oi.
Don't you think, buddy? I think that's a bit extreme. Extreme is right. It ain't just bad, it's straight up noise pollution. I'd rather jam pencils into my eardrums than have to listen to another note of his bullshit. Noise pollution? You heard me right, piggy. Ain't no other word for it. I know music, and that vile shit wasn't it. So why don't you go on home? If you keep spewing that filth into my airwaves, I'm gonna have to get nasty. Wait, please. Hey, cut the kid some slack. Excuse me? You really sticking up for this tone-deaf sack of yodels? Well, fine. If I gotta silence you to silence him, then you leave me no choice. Bring it. Fine, I get my ears split open by that terrible music, then I get my face split open by this asshole. What an effing day. Thanks a ton. How am I ever gonna repay you?
Yeah.
No thanks needed. Besides, you seem a little down on your luck to be offering anything. Ain't that the truth? I'm Takuo Yoshioka, by the way. Kiryu. You been singing here long?
Yeah.
I just started a couple days ago. I used to busk on the other side of town, but some punk got on my case and handed my ass to me. See the cuts on my face? That was his handiwork. Seems like everywhere I go, there's always someone trying to keep me down. Oh, you've got it rough, kid. No need to pity me. I mean, I have ears. I can tell I suck. But music means the world to me. Whenever life's gotten me down, music has been there to pull me back up. That's why I write songs. If my music can help someone who's stuck in the same ruts as I am, then I feel like I've made a difference, you know? So you compose your own work? Sure do. When I get a guitar in my hands, the melodies just spring forth from my fingers like magic. Can't even count how many songs I've written. That's impressive. Dearest talent is born from that kind of dedication. Thanks, that means a lot to me. Actually, I've even auditioned for a few major record labels, but they kept dropping me mid-session. I said my songs were great, but my voice dragged them down into the gutter. Wish I could get my message out to a larger audience, but there's no way. Not with a voice like mine. It doesn't matter how good my songs are. When you've got a voice like a horse, music dies. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. If you weren't, you wouldn't have endured all these beatings just to stick with it. If that's not love, I don't know what is. You can never abandon music. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for whining like that. I'm going to keep trying. Music is my life, after all. It might suck, but it's what I love. Glad you came around. Thank you so much for hearing me out. I'm here performing pretty often, so swing by sometime. I'll sing a song just for you. It might sound like nails on a chalkboard, but I put my heart into every note I sing. Sounds good. I'll see you around. I can't wait. Now, here's the thing. That is just part 1 of this sub-story. You'll notice there's another one right next to Don Quixote. Might want to go check that out.
どちらまで行かれますか。それでは出発。
Should be right around here. Ah. Get your hands off me. Oh, that's funny. You were totally asking for it a second ago. The only thing I was asking for was directions. Sure. No need to be modest now. I know what you're really after is a little action. Ugh, gross. What? You got a little meat on your bones, but, beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Dude. Let's get out of here and have some fun. I'm not going anywhere with you. Just leave me alone. Listen, I'm getting tired of this attitude. We're gonna have to teach you how things work around here. Besides, where's a nobody like you gotta be in such a hurry, huh? Come on, we'll show you just how great this city is. We're experts with our hands, you know. It'll be a special night. Promise. Those thugs are going to hurt that girl.
Oi.
You guys are pathetic. Can't you tell she's not interested? Doesn't it look like we were asking for your opinion, old man? Please, sir, help me. Ha! You some kind of jacked up host, buddy? Either way, you shouldn't try to play the hero. Think she'll give you a piece of the action if you save her? Is that it? Sorry to break it to you, but we got dibs. Go take a nap or something, old man. Or do we gotta make you go? Come on. I see the heat actions pop up, but they just keep disappearing. Alright, screw it. Shit, so strong. You still looking for some fun? Because I can keep going. No, man. Girls ain't worth getting our asses kicked like this. Thank you so much, sir. I've never been so scared. It was nothing. Just be careful who you ask for directions in the future. Not everyone's a good guy in a city like this. Yeah, totally. Moved here from the country a while back, so I guess I'm still learning a few life lessons. My name's Miki, by the way. How long have you been here? 3 years, actually. I've always dreamed of becoming a singer, and Thought coming here to Osaka would be my best bet to hit it big. Singer, huh? Yeah, it hasn't really worked out, though. I know I can sing, but I can't write songs to save my life. Record labels I auditioned for wouldn't even let me finish. They said my voice was great, but the songs I was singing were holding me back. Why does this sound so familiar? I guess you can't get by on a pretty voice alone these days. I'm not much for looks either, if I'm honest. I can't dance, and I can't play any instruments. Maybe I should just give up and go home. Well, then you need to sing. If you can throw yourself behind what you're good at, you've got a chance. Yeah, but I already did. I've tried. I've tried so hard. I've been here for 3 years, and I still don't know left from right, and at some point it's just not worth it anymore. If only I knew someone that shared my passion for music. Maybe with a partner I could get through this, and it wouldn't feel so damn hard. That kid with the guitar seemed to have the opposite problem. Maybe these two would hit it off. Actually, I know a guy you might want to meet. Musician? Yeah. His voice is nothing to write home about, but his love for music is undeniable. You interested? Wow, you really mean it? I'd love to. I bet we'll find him singing at his usual spot up on the west side of Sotenbori Street. Let's head up there. Thank you, thank you. So this guy, you know, what's his name? Takuo Yoshioka. It's Takuo Yoshioka? Oh, I'm actually getting kind of nervous now. Calm down. He's just a regular guy. Come on. He's the guy over there with the guitar. Okay, here I go. Good luck. Does he have a few more injuries on his face? Excuse me, are you Takuo Yoshioka? That melody is incredible. Really? I'm so glad you think so. You even know my name. How's it going over there? Oh, Kiryu-san. Thanks again for earlier. You here to listen to me sing? Not exactly, no. I came to introduce you to this young lady. I'm Miki. It's nice to meet you. Miki-san, huh? She came all the way here from the country to pursue a career as a singer, though she could use a friend with mutual interests. Wow, you must be pretty good if you moved here just for singing. I don't know about that. I've failed every audition I've had. They always praise her voice, though. In that case, I'd love to hear what you've got. Can you sing for me? Of course, I'd be glad to. But I'd rather not perform one of the songs I wrote. They're not very good. That's fine. Sing whatever you like. Modern day hit, a golden oldie, you name it. How about Rouge of Love? Oh, everybody loves that one. Let's see what you've got. Okay, here I go. Whoa. Heh, not bad. What did you think? I'm floored. I've never heard such a stunning voice before. It sent chills up and down my spine. Oh, come on. Tell me the truth. He's being serious. Even I got lost in how beautiful that sounded. Kiryu-san. Hearing you sing makes me long even more for pipes like those. Gentle, soothing, warm. With a voice like that, nobody would ever turn me away. I could make so many people happy. Oh, thank you, Yoshioka-san. Hey, what would you say to making music together? Huh? I can write songs all day, but as soon as I start to sing, everything falls apart. My voice is scratchier than a bent record. It's so bad people try to beat me up every time I open my mouth. I actually got socked again right before you guys walked up. Guess some things never change. Like I said, I can write some really great songs. Play a few instruments. Plus, nobody can beat my passion for music. At least, that's what I thought until you showed up. You have to have a lot of passion to uproot your whole life for a music career. But that's exactly why I think we'll work well together. So, what do you say? I'm in. I can't wait to see what we can come up with together. Yes! Heh. I'm happy for you two. Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for you. Patriarch's bowling ball, which is in fact a weapon. Miki-chan and I are going to climb the charts. It might not be easy, but our passion will carry us through. Good luck, guys. I can't wait to hear the results. Can you sight read, Miki-chan? I've got a song we can try out right now. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, those performers sound amazing. Got that right. Let's go take a listen. These two make a great team. And I'm sure it'll be a nice change of pace from getting beat up all the time. Alright, got a couple more sub-stories down here. Still haven't gotten Granny's requests to pop up. I don't know why.
どちらまで行かれる。それでは出発。
Alright. Hey, did you see the news? They're making a Yakuza Sunset 4. Wonder if this one will be any good. Sunset 3 cut out all the best parts, you know. Well, that's what happens when you change directors. 1 and 2 were so perfect. How could they hope to top them? That beats me, but hey, they're filming this next one right here in Sotenbori. I saw them scouting over by Bishamon Bridge. You serious? Oh, come on, let's try and make it in as extras. I'm ready for my big screen debut. Wouldn't be much of a debut if you're on the screen for 2 seconds without a single line of dialogue. Sounds like they're shooting for a Yakuza movie around here. Guess the locale works.
Boy.
Hey, put the knife down. Leave me alone. I'm gonna run this bastard through, and ain't nobody stopping me. See what you got, bitch. Hey, nobody's stabbing anyone today. Just calm down and let's talk about it. None of your goddamn business. I'm... Guess you don't got it in ya. What's going on here? F if I know. Lady just dropped something to me out of nowhere, yelling about how she's gonna kill me. Bet she poured all her cash into a host club and now she's taking it out on the first host she finds. Anyhow, I got a jet. Be careful, you hear? You okay? I'm sorry. So sorry. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Okay, my name's Yuriko. Got a sister, much younger than me. Miki. Up till last year, she was working here in Sotenbori. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. But she got scammed. Those horrible men took everything she had. Not even that was enough for them. One day, they kidnapped her. Locked her up. Abused her. Kept her in a cage like some kind of wild dog. Been a whole year since, and the cops haven't lifted a damn finger. I finally figured out who has her, though. That bastard is one of them. When I saw him, I just couldn't hold it back anymore. I was gonna use this knife and get back at him for what he did, but I couldn't muster the courage. That was the right choice. Telling that man won't find your sister any faster. There are smarter ways to go about that. What's your name? It's Kiryu. You're right, Kiryu-san. Stabbing him ain't gonna bring Miki back. This is kinda a long shot, but have you ever seen Miki before? She looks like this. Yeah, completely different girl. Well?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say I have. Right. Of course you haven't. Miki and I, we lost our parents years ago. She's the only family I got left. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. The cops ignore me, people don't take me seriously. Hell, I don't even have the guts to stab one of the bastards who took her. Kiryu-san, I know this is crazy for me to be asking this, but do you think you can help find Miki for me? I'll do anything you want if you manage to find her. Just, please, save my sister. Begging you, Kiryu-san. Sure, why not? If it means making sure you don't end up a murderer, then I'll help as best I can. Oh, Kiryu-san, thank you so much. Let's talk details. You said you have info on the guys who kidnapped Miki, right? What do you know? I have pictures. Here. Photo of Yagi. Photo of Kajiwara. Photo of Kojima. First one's a host. Name's Yagi. He's the guy who was just here. He makes his money by targeting lonely single ladies. This guy is the absolute scum of the earth. Second photo is a man named Kajiwara, realtor. At least that's what he calls himself. More like a land shark, if you ask me. Folks around here despise him. As for the last photo, goes by Kojima. Nobody's sure if that's really his real name, though. Guy's impossible to pin down. If I had to guess, I'd say he's the one running the whole operation. Looks like a regular old businessman on the outside, but somehow he's one of the richest men in the country. No way he's getting all that through legal means. These are the guys who got Miki, I'm sure of it. Okay, we'll see what I can find out. Got a real heart of gold, Kiryu-san. I can't find the words to tell you how much this means to me. The first guy, Yagi, is working in a club over on East Ofukucho Street. Counting on you, Kiryu-san. Alrighty then. Would it be faster to take the taxi over? No, probably not. It's kind of far from anything. Well, let's see. I know I'm going to have a fair bit of back and forth. Yeah, back and forth in the Yakuza game. Shocker. With the Yakuza Sunset sub-story. So let's keep working on that for the moment. Oh, man. Oh, sorry about that. No, it was my fault. I can't seem to do anything right.
Boy.
Hey, wait, you dropped something. I guess I'll go track him down. That is a Sunset 4. Isn't this the script to the movie those kids were talking about? The movie is still in production. This must be pretty important. I had to track that guy down. It looked like he was heading up to Sotenbori Street. Oh, come on. Wasting my time. Oh, yay. Cutscenes. I think that's the guy who dropped the Yakuza Sunset 4 script. I better get this back to him. Hey, aren't you the guy I bumped into on the bridge? No, I was the one not paying attention. But I'm glad I found you. You dropped this. Don't worry, I didn't read it. Wow, you really tracked me down to give this back? It means a lot. I feel like this Yakuza Sunset thing has a lot of people talking. Must be a pretty big fan. Well, I used to be. Nowadays, I don't know how I feel about it. What do you mean?
Nani?
Wait, you're not a fan, but the director of the Yakuza Sunset movies? That's right. Though I've only actually been responsible for one of them so far. Yakuza Sunset 3. One everyone hated. My name's Sugano. Kiryu. As you might have suspected, those pages are actually the script for Yakuza Sunset 4, Kiryu-san. Planning on using Bishamon Bridge in the film, so I went ahead to scout it out a bit. I see. You seem pretty down about all this, Sugano-san. What's really the Ugh, pardon me. I hate getting hiccups in the middle of a recording. What's really the problem? It's this whole film. I have no idea how to proceed with it. I feel like I've lost my vision. What do you mean? Every day on the set of Sunset 3 was like a dream. I loved it. I'd even stay up all night editing the reels. Everything seemed perfect until the movie debuted. It was like I had woken up from my dream to a real-life nightmare. Every forum on the net was in an uproar, talking about how Sunset 3 was a disgrace to the franchise. They were calling for me to step down, or worse. The internet sounds like a cruel place. Worst part was, once I calmed down and rewatched it, I agreed with them. I don't know what I did that I deserved to direct another one. I gave it my best effort, but that just wasn't good enough. I couldn't capture the magic of the old sunsets. It's got me thinking. If all I'm going to do is drag the series through the mud, maybe I should step down. Well, at least that explains what's got you so down. If you don't mind my asking, how'd you end up in the director's chair for the movie? What happened to the original director? He retired to some far-off corner of the earth. Nobody even knows where. But with the fan base Sunset has, the film company couldn't just let it die. So they chose me to head it up. I was a huge fan, but I found out the hard way that loving a movie as a fan and making one yourself are very different things. I knew it'd be a challenge to live up to the expectations and the hype, but I didn't expect to get eviscerated for my best efforts. If only I could replicate the way the old director did things. But none of this is your problem, Kiryu-san. Sorry for talking your ear off with this sob story. It's okay. I hope having someone to lend an ear helped. Well, the show must go on. I'll see you around, Kiryu-san. Poor guy is really struggling. Next time I'm at a video store, maybe I'll check out Yakuza Sunset 3. Alrighty then. Now to get out of here and take a taxi down south. You know, to where Gandhara is. Which anybody who played Zero is probably going to be very familiar with that place. For various reasons. Huh. Performers are gone.
どちらまでそれでは出発
Not bothering with you. No point to it. I'm not going to be going after the rest. Welcome to Gandhara, sir. Anything strike your fancy? That reminds me, I wanted to check out Yakuza Sunset 3 for Sugano. Sure, I could be up for that. Great. Sir, enjoy yourself. Alright, let's see if Yakuza Sunset 3 is really as bad as Sugano says it is. Couldn't be, right? It's about a Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. Admirable. Characters are actually pretty fleshed out, too. Not only that, but the actors did a great job of bringing them to life. Can't complain about the music, either. It really heightens the tension. But there's something off about the action. It's supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but the fights don't feel extreme enough. It's just about over. The protagonist finally defeated the clan and is about to elope with the woman he loves. As he's leaving the HQ, he gets stabbed in the back by a clan member he had raised like his own son. Last shot is his lover waiting at the station for her sweetheart to show up. But he never does. Well, I finished the movie. Maybe if I head back to Stigil, I'll run into Sugano again. Maybe I can help him out now that I've seen his work. And we will, eventually. But while we're here in the area, may as well take care of the other sub-story. Alright, let's beat the hell out of a bunch of delinquents that are really not worth our time. Really not worth our time. Okay. Let's see. Actually, while we're walking past Shine, we got Miki here. Kiryu-san. It's Miki, that singer who was getting harassed. So good to see you. Ever since you came to the rescue, things have been looking up for me. Yoshioka-san's doing good too. Glad to hear it, but what brings you out here? Well, I wanted to thank you. You know, for saving me from those pervert thugs. Oh, don't worry about that. Come on, don't be so cool. Anyway, people in my circles keep talking about you managing this Shine place. I also hear you need help. I think I could help? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Don't worry, I already got Yoshioka-san to buy in. He's all for it, actually. Not for you, Kiryu-san. I'd have given up on my singing dream and gone back to the country. It's the only way I can properly thank you for all the support you've shown me. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? Wait, really? no problem. I mean, I just have to talk to customers, right? How hard can that be? You really don't have to do this, Miki. But I do. Please, just let me join. You insist, but promise me if ever it gets to be too much, you'll tell me, okay? I can do that. We'll make a great team, Kiryu-san. Right. Okay, then, anyways. Let's see, not him. Ah, right around here. There he is.
Hmm?
That's him, Yagi, one of the guys who kidnapped Miki. Hey, I remember you. That bitch cool off yet? Show's out of here freaking mind, let me tell you. You know this girl? That's, I mean, I've never seen her before. That might have been one of my customers over at the club, but you can't expect me to remember every chick who sets foot in there, can you? Strange. I met someone who claims you conned her. Oh, yeah? Bring him here. Ain't nobody supposed to know about that. So you do know her. Where is she? Yeah, no effing clue. I was just doing what Kajiwara asked when I nabbed her. Girl could be anywhere by now. Last memory I got is tying her up and having some fun. Just got a great pair on her, believe me. Anyways, I don't know how you're connected to all this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to shut you up for good. Oh, Kajiwara picked the wrong guy for this job. Get ready to die. Yeah, no. Never trust a guy who can't keep his mouth shut. Or buckles under even the modicum of pressure.
Boy.
Tell me where Kajiwara is. I don't freaking know. Best guess it'd be at the golf center. Guy's always got his clubs on him. Good. You don't want to deal with me again, then I suggest you relocate. Scum like you don't belong on the streets. Alrighty then. Well, while we're here, may as well head up the pawn shop.
いらっしゃいませ。
See the bronze plate. Anything else? Nope.
ありがとうございました。
And I may as well eat that blue bun before I keep forgetting.
なんという味だ。
And mess with my stats a bit. Ooh. Health is now maxed out. Good. Do I have enough to max this out? No. But I can still get a fair few points in it. And what else can I get? I know Taunt is there, but I don't really use that. Essence of Might. Let's see, when at full health. Well, that's not very often, but yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, Sprint level 4. Yes, please. And what else can... Oh, right, Taunt. Screw it. I'll get it just to get it to leave me alone about it. Okay, said he was at the golf center. Well, may as well head out there. I'll see you guys in just a moment.
Hmm?
Okay, here at the golf center. That must be Kajiwara, second man involved in Miki's kidnapping. Huh? What are you looking at? Better clear out if you don't want to take a club to the effing face. You know this girl? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Cut to the chase. Sure, I know her. What, you one of her old flings coming back for another pop? She ain't nothing to me now. Get lost. I'm trying to golf here. Sorry, but you're not getting rid of me that easily. I need to find the girl. Look, I don't know who you are, but I don't got her anymore. Sold the bitch to that highest bidder. I mean Kojima. Where is he? Just where the F did you get that name? I don't got a clue where he is. Now I'm thinking about it, though. Maybe I didn't sell the girl. I just tossed her out with the others' trash. Who knows? Now go on and get lost. Gorillas like you can't play golf. If anyone doesn't belong here, it's you. Golf is a gentleman's sport, and you're anything but. Trying to pick a fight, asshole? Fine by me. I was just looking to give my new club a test run. Funny, I got a club of my own to test out on you. This was all Kojima-san's idea. He's been barking out orders behind the scenes. I'm nothing compared to him. Just don't hurt me, man. Then talk. Where is he? Just a sec. Let me give him a call. Kojima-san. Yeah, it's me. Sorry, ran into a bit of trouble. Huh? Yeah? Uh-huh. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, he said he wants to see ya. Where? Midoriyama Building, West Sho Fukucho, 2nd floor. And that's down here, so we may as well hit up the shot bar on the way. Damn, Sugano's not here. Hey, aren't you one of the guys who was in here babbling about movies earlier? Hmm? I eat, sleep, and breathe the silver screen. You want to talk a little shop? Sure. I like movies as much as the next guy. Great. Go on and pull up a stool. Name's Fukatsu. Only thing that makes me throwing back drinks better is getting to talk movies while you do it. Kiryu. I actually watched Yakuza Sunset 3 recently. You familiar with it? Oh, I remember lining up for that one when it first hit theaters. Remind me again what it's about, though? A Yakuza who fights for the woman he loves. About an admirable Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. The characters are so realistic, I couldn't help but get drawn in by it. You got that right. Characters can really make or break a flick like that. And if you ask me, the characters are what gave Sunset 3 its charm. Last scene is what sealed it, though. Poor woman, waiting at the station. That was a piece of art. Yeah, the ending really left an impression on me, too. It's just something about a bittersweet ending that strikes the right chord. Sounds as if you liked it. But if you had to give it a score, what would you rate it on a 10-point scale? I definitely liked it, but I wouldn't say it was perfect. Something felt off about it. Oh yeah? And what was that? The action was subpar. It just felt like there was something missing. This was supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but there was no impact. No thrill of the clash. Beyond that, the Yakuza themselves felt kind of forced. The director didn't know how Yakuza were supposed to act. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. Wasn't a single fight scene that felt like it had the oomph it oughta. None of that bone-crunching satisfaction. Real shame, too. Best parts of Sunset 1 and 2 were the elaborate action sequences in an authentic feeling Yakuza setting. Bet that's why 3 flopped. You know, I actually had the chance to talk to Sugano, the director. That's the only reason I watched Sunset 3 at all. Interesting. He was depressed because his movie wasn't received as well as Sunset 1 or 2. He even considered quitting over the fan response. Must be young if he's having trouble taking criticism like that. Don't blame him, though. It's tough taking over on someone else's work. And sure, Sunset 3 was rough, but it had some real emotional moments. First 2 in the series had them too, but nothing on that level. The director was good at covering up his flaws, but he didn't have much of an eye for real human drama. Rumor has it he actually pushed for the studio to bring Sugano back for Sunset 4. That's how much he liked the third. Huh. If you want my opinion, I think Sugano's got a long career ahead of him. He just has to mature a bit, get some experience under his belt. Sounds like you know a lot about this. Must really love the film industry. You got that right. More than that, I love talking about common interests over a nice glass of whiskey. Anyways, I'm gonna go catch some fresh air. Maybe teeter on home. Good talking to you, Kiryu-san. Likewise, Fukatsu. Kiryu-san? What the? Sugano, how long have you been there? Since you and that old man started talking about Sunset 3? What was the whole conversation? I saw you sitting there when I came back from taking a leak. I figured I'd wait until you were done talking to approach. Honestly, Kiryu-san, it means a lot that you watched my movie. And it's nice to hear such frank, honest opinions. As you know, I've been thinking about stepping down as the Sunset 4 director. Nothing about this has been easy on me. I've changed my mind. I can't quit. I want to address the flaws of Sunset 3 and make sure the 4th entry in the series is the best ever. But I don't have much knowledge of Yakuza life, or of fighting. I need to experience these things firsthand if I want to succeed. Yeah, you've got to... Wait, no, don't do that! Maybe I'll go join the Omi Alliance. They should be able to educate me on the Yakuza life. I think they'll hold tryouts anytime soon. Hold on, this isn't the type of situation where you really want first-hand experience. But how else can I learn enough to make a film that delivers on an authentic Yakuza experience? Fine, I can teach you. I'm sure I know enough about the Yakuza to make an authentic film about it. Wait, you're not one of them, are you, Kiryu-san? Of course not. I'm just a civilian. Calm down. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, what a shame. Just a fanboy, then. I can't blame you there. Everyone romanticizes the Yakuza. Anyway, in that case, can I ask you to stop by the office I'm leasing for Yakuza Sunset 4 so we can talk? Sure. Yeah, let's go. Oh, thank you, Kiryu-san. Right this way. This is your office? I was expecting something a little more cinematic. Sorry to disappoint. The props are all stored on the studio lot. And since I'm only here for the shoot, there's not much point in getting cozy. I guess that makes sense. Now, let's get right to it. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Let me see. First, I'd like you to play the part of the regular clan member greeting the patriarch's son who's just come home. There's not much reference material on this kind of clan relationship. I have no idea how it's supposed to go. Oh, and the son is coming home from elementary school. Just do whatever you think is natural. Now, this reminds me of how I used to treat Daigo when he was a kid in the Dojima family office. Shouldn't be too hard. Got it. Okay, now imagine the son is walking in through that door in front of you. And you... Action! Welcome back, young master. Oh. And cut. That was great, Kiryu-san. You made sure to treat him with reverence deserving of the patriarch's son. He might be just a kid, but he's an important kid. That's right. Reminds me of when Daigo was still young, dragging me all around Kamurocho. Who's Daigo? Never mind. What's next? The second scene is the crown jewel of every Yakuza film. The one where the hero takes responsibility for a mistake he's made. Huh. True. Fans would never stop complaining if this scene was absent or got treated the wrong way. This stuff isn't really up my alley, so I'll need you to help here as well. After all, I only ever directed comedies before this. Comedy? There's no place for comedy in the Yakuza story. You sure about that? Now then again, I guess that's what the sub-stories are for. Now, let me set the scene here. You, a captain, are going to say something to the Patriarch, then cut your pinky off to make up for the mistake your underling made. Sounds pretty heavy. Yes, that's the point. Now let's see what you've got. Now then, action! I've failed you, Patriarch. Patriarch, I've failed you. Failed myself. Failed the clan. And now, I'm going to show you how a man atones for his actions. Oh. Ah! And cut. Kiryu-san, that was incredible. I could have sworn you were really going through with it. Well, I can guess how it would look in real life. You know, you performed with such realism today. You'd tell me if you were really in one of those families, right? I mean, here's the thing. He's done and seen it all. Kidding. I'm sure you're just a big fan. Actually, don't worry. It was just a joke. Next up will be an action sequence where you have a showdown against it. Enough yapping.
Oh.
Who are you? That's what we should be asking, the two of you. This is our meeting place. What do you think you're doing here? Don't be ridiculous. I went to a real estate agency and rented this office out. I can show you the contract. Hold on. You look familiar. I know. This fool's the guy directing Yakuza Sunset now. I've seen him on TV. Wait, this asshole made Yakuza Sunset 3? The one with the critics score that practically went negative? Haha, what a joke. Look, why don't you take your buddy here and get lost, you pathetic loser? Or we'll do your whole industry a favor and make sure you never release another thing. Ah ha 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 ha. Hey, Sugano, you wanted to see a fight scene next, right? Huh? Take notes. I'm about to give you all the reference material you could ever need. You had your chance. Now you're gonna get a beatdown. Die! Come on, come at me. Fine. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, that time it didn't even bother showing up. Knife versus Collie Stick. Who do you think's gonna win? This guy's a freaking monster. I don't want to die. If you three ever show your faces around here again, I'll make sure that's exactly what happens. Got it? Yes, we're real sorry. You okay, Sugano? Yeah, you saved my life, Kiryu-san. More importantly, I learned a ton. You were like a beast unchained. That kind of raw fury is exactly what Yakuza Sunset 3 was missing. I've been swimming in such a sea of doubt lately. It's been impossible to make any progress on Yakuza Sunset 4. What if critics pan the movie? What if I let my fans down again? What if the old director, Fukatsu doesn't like it? Wait, Fukatsu? The old man at the bar? I had a hunch. This has been such an eye-opening experience, and it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. I'm going to look over that script with a fresh pair of eyes and get this film rolling. I think I have what it takes to make the series shine, just like Fukatsu did. I have faith in you too, Sugano. But listen, I don't think you should strive to emulate Fukatsu's style or even his success. Huh? There are things you bring to the table that even he didn't accomplish. Raw emotion you captured in your last film was second to none. You need to make the movie you want to make. If fans can feel a combination of your attention to detail and your passion, they'll love it. As for me, I can't wait to see Sunset 4. I'll put my heart into it, I promise. Let me thank you, Kiryu-san, for everything you've done for me. Bloody binding. Looks like Yakuza Sunset 4 is going to be just fine, especially with the Dragon of Dojima in his supervising role. So you knew all along, Fukatsu. More or less. For the record, I never lied to you. I'm nothing more than an old movie buff now. Suppose you got me there. Really, though, I gotta thank you, Kiryu-san. Sugano is going to be the pride and joy of the film industry someday. Believe you me. You did the world a service not letting him fall flat on his face again. I didn't do much. I just don't like to see people lose faith in their talent. Huh. Say, how about we go see Sunset 4 together when it comes out? You can get a discount if you pretend to be my son. Hey, come on. I think Sunset 4 is going to deserve the full price of admission. Ah, don't get all high and mighty on me. Careful or I'll spoil the ending for you. That's a pretty juvenile threat, wouldn't you say? Heh. Secret to staying creative is staying young at heart. Is that so? Sure is, my boy. It sure is. I'm pretty sure this whole substory is a reference to Yakuza 3 and 4. Mostly 3 and how it is considered one of the, at least from what I've seen on the internet, one of the worst in the series. I've played Yakuza 3, and yeah, there was a lot about it I didn't like, but when it came to the story and all that, I enjoyed it. It was nothing too ridiculous comparative to, say, anything in the Yakuza series. Ah, jeez. Okay. Whoops. This is the place. Kajiwara said Kojima would be inside. Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that right now because we just finished off our time. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.